Good afternoon, everyone. I know it's been a while. I'm sorry I keep being a while. I've been between my posts, but I wanted to come on here. I'm sorry about the lighting too. I'm sitting outside on my porch and it is just like really bright and it is really hot. So if you see me sweating here in a minute, just know it's like 90 degrees pushing and it's not even hit noon yet. But I wanted to come on here because I got something in the mail from a friend of mine the other week, that just a couple days ago. And she asked me a while back to send her a little piece of dirt out of my front yard. And so I did. And this was, a couple months ago. And so I got something back in the mail from her the other day. And it has just really made me think. The past couple months, we've been going through, we've had not a lot of rain. We're not low on water or rain or anything like that, because when we do get it, we do get abundance of it. But we went through a period where it was just not much rain at all, and I was having to go and actually water my flower beds and things. And after I noticed in my yard, as we were going through that drought period, that there were patches in my grass that were turning brown. And so I would go out there and I kind of glanced around. I wasn't really paying that much attention to it. This is just me, my afterthought of this. And, I noticed it was more weeds that were dying than per se my grass. Now, my grass, I'm going to show y'all this in just a few minutes here. But I have not cut my grass in, it's probably been at least 3 weeks since I've cut my grass. That's a little overgrown, so just excuse it. But even I'm noticing over the past couple months, from that drought to when I started watering my garden. I wasn't watering my grass, I just watered my flower bed. And we had these little spiky weeds in the yard that would literally, you could not walk out in my yard barefooted, because they would poke you in the bottom of your feet, and it hurts. It hurts. And my grass, I noticed, even where there was a lot of weeds right in front of my flower beds, and I'm going to walk down through here. So like I said, I'm going to walk through here and I'm just going to kind of glance over and show you a little bit of my yard right here in the front. Where I'm talking about, right in front of my house, literally. Because we've got a decent sized front yard here. But I have seen so much grass, like an abundance of grass growing just right here in my front yard area, that I've never seen so much of. And I'm sitting here looking at it like, where did this grass come from? This grass was not here. It was mainly weeds. I would have grass, but not like this. It's beautiful grass. It's growing and it's so pretty. And I'm just sitting here like, where is this coming from? And then I got that box in the mail. And in my letter, she talked about commanding the earth, commanding your yard. And, I sit here and I think about that. It's like, how many times in the Bible did God say, command the children of Israel, command this, command that? We are to have dominion over the earth. And if we are to have dominion over the earth and over the things of this earth, we are to command them. And if we are to command them, they must listen. So when you command, you must have authority over that. And so when you realize and you figure out what that authority is and how to go about holding that authority, I haven't gotten it down yet, so don't think I have. But when you go through and you learn how to hold that authority, you have it. You've just got to learn how to, per se, wield it, however you say that. And we have to. I came out this morning, I was thinking about that, because I've been praying over my yard, because this year we're doing the Shemitah year this year, and we're not not tilling the ground. We're not planting any produce or any. I have planted a couple of flowers or moved a couple of flowers from one place to another. But I'm not trying to sit here and do any kind of work in my yard like that. Not trying to do. I've got, we do cut our grass, and I will, pick weeds and things like that. But I'm not sitting here trying to, per se, till and plant a garden. I have my flower beds already done. There are places where I do want to plant some stuff, and I've planted one or two things, just flowers, nothing specific or anything like that. Some of them I got for $1, and I was just like, okay, those are pretty. But I walked out here this morning, and I've been having they're June bugs, the little beetles that you get that sit here and tear your plants up. Now, they're nowhere near as bad as they were last year. But I walked out this morning, or just, as a matter of fact, it wasn't even this morning, it was just a little while ago, and I said, I command y'all to leave this place. In Yahuwah's name, I command you to leave this place. This is not a place for you to be. This is not a place for you to land or make your bed or anything like that. This is my place. This is the place that Yahuwah established, and you will not come in here and hinder it. You are not going to come in here and hinder this place that Yahuwah has brought to us. And I'm thinking, we've got to learn authority in this, because we are to command it, and we must command it. And we must command these things to leave. When you start falling away from God, you lose that authority that He has given you to be able to command these things. And now we must get it back. We've got to learn to get that back, our authority on commanding and what He wants us to command. So I'm going to show you now. I'm going to switch my camera around so you can see if I could figure out how to do that. I might not be able to, because it's not giving me an option here. But I'm going to see if I can do this. I might just have to turn my phone around. But I want you to see, can you see how green this is? It's not rained for several days, probably close to a week. Do you see that? Do you see all that grass? All that grass. All that grass. That's grass. All that. All this. All this. Do you see that? And see how green it is? Forgive my tree down over there. But that's what He has given. That's what He has done this year, and I have been trying to pray over that, and to pray over being fruitful for what we're going to do next year, for the soil to become what it needs to become. And yes, I have work that we have to do out here on this yard. I know we do, and we're going to do work on this yard so that we can get our bed. We will make a garden I have not had before this year. So, and I will give y'all progress reports and stuff like that on seeing that. So I'm just going to, as I can, as we get ready to start doing, I will show some maybe before and after shots or something like that, showing what it was, what it is, what we're doing, and things like that. And I might do some little short videos. But I just want y'all to really think about that, what it is to command, and how we are to have authority over the things of the earth, the property that Yahuwah has given you. You are to have authority over that. And don't forget your house, your household, your family members, and things like that. You are to command. You are to have control over. You are to dominate over, because we are kings and priests. We are to pray over, and we are to have dominion over. So when y'all are going throughout y'all day, I want y'all to think about that. Just think about that, and how is it can you build up your authority in your life to command what it is we are to command. So just think about that. And y'all, I just hope y'all have a really blessed week. It is extremely hot. It has been nearly 100 degrees out here, and these past few days, and it's been extremely hot. So we will stay cool as much as you can out there. It's gonna be a hot summer, and we'll see what the coolness brings later, but we still got the whole summer ahead of us. This is only middle of June. So y'all be safe, stay cool, and have a wonderfully blessed week.